John, your first defeat here at the Stadium of Light. What did you make of the performance?
Yeah, I've been saying that a bit now after the game, and it sounds a bit silly because we've only been here 3 times. Haven't we? It's like it's gone on for about 20 years. I thought we did enough to get something out of the game, give as good as we got, made as many chances as them, probably had the same amount of shots on target, if the truth be known. But you give up silly chances like we did, give the ball away too cheaply in the first half, got a grip of the game, got the equaliser and looked the stronger going into half time. They started bright in the second half, to be fair, pinned us back, and in that spell they scored, and that's probably undone us, because the last half hour was one-way traffic, you know. And just been saying there to the lads over there who we did the other interview with, you know, no disrespect to the likes of Bamber Bridge, Gainsborough, Matlock, but someone else told me 20 years ago, I think Peter Leeds was managing here, that we'd come here and the last 15 minutes they'd have 5 rigid defenders trying to keep us out. And it'd be one-way traffic and we'd be kicking in. Probably carting me away. So, but it counts for nothing because you don't get any points for it. But I know that the performance wasn't that bad. We have to defend better. We have to take our chances better when they appear. Today we didn't. It was an unbelievable clearance off the line from Coley's shot. You know, I mean, I'd say probably 95 times out of 100 they go in. Didn't today. We're disappointed with the goals we give away, I've got to be honest. But you know, all we can do is give it our best shot, and I don't think anyone could fault us for effort there. We tried to be very positive. You know, we ended up with the only 4 forwards we've got. Well, 4 recognised forwards who were here today, all ended up on the pitch with 20 minutes to go. Thought our fans were brilliant. You know, and that's a testament to how well the players played, that they quietened the crowd a bit in the second half, and our fans got the voices, and it was good. But we can't look at these as just good days out and be happy to be here. We're here on merit, and we showed that today, that we're a team who compete in this league. And we've given them, you know, I don't want to be the plucky loser. I don't want to be that, because we've got every much right to be here as what they have. And I'd like to see Sunderland thrive. I think it's a massive club, and I'd love to see them win a Premiership. But every time we play them, we'll give them our best shot, and I know they don't like playing us. And you could see in the last 20 minutes how much we forced them back. Just thought our crossing could have been better today. We got into good areas and maybe didn't deliver the right ball. But football's football, and sometimes it's like that. And it goes for you and it doesn't go for you. And we've had a few of them this season, so we can't complain.
I know the last thing you want is that pat on the head, you know, well done for getting to this stage. If Sunderland are the kind of benchmark for one of the top teams in this division, does that show you're not far away from being contenders up there?
I know we're not a million miles away, but there's a lot of good teams in this league. All we've got to do is try and do our best and try and win as many games as we can. Our first objective is to try and stay up, which we'll give it our best shot at. And then, who knows where that takes us. But, you know, there's some good performances out there. You know, I wish sometimes we just got the rub of the green that we deserved from the decisions, because the decisions was head scratching today. You know, it started with Michael Nottingham getting booked just before half time, which was ludicrous. And then he puts himself behind an 8 ball, really, because, you know, there was probably 6 or 7 bookings today. Probably 2, merited 2, I'd think. I mean, for both sides, really. So, and then just when we got a real head of steam up towards the end, in 6 minutes of injury time, I saw 3 fouls given for balls hitting people's shins. Apparently it's a foul now if you kick the ball against someone's shins. And that was disappointing. But, you know, if you're moaning about that, and that's your lasting memory of the game, you're probably doing something wrong. So we've just got to analyse what went wrong defensively today, and I thought we could have defended better today. I thought we had a little bit of nerves first 15-20 minutes, then we warmed into the game, and they did start bright second half. We've got to take my hat off them for that. But you know, all the chances they made after that were all on the counter. I mean, from probably after they scored, they were playing a counter-attacking game. And fair play to them, you can't dictate how people play. But you know, if we could have kept them out a little bit longer, I think we'd have gone out to win the game, because of the presence that we had in the second half. I thought Ethan came on, made a difference. handled the ball well. All the subs, you know, tried to make an impact. Dion warmed into the game. You know, and I can't fault our lads for effort. Really like to thank the fans. And we didn't win today, so we'll go again. It's not the end of the world.
Just on Ethan Hamilton, came on at half time because Harry Pell had been booked. He'll be suspended, won't he, for the 5 yellows now. Opportunity knocks for Hamilton. Second half performance, probably quite impressive, I would imagine.
It was very good. And you know, Harry didn't do much wrong today. You know, he's been struggling a little bit with an hamstring, and that's. I mean, when a midfielder gets booked, that's why I was feeling when Moore's got booked as well. When a midfielder gets booked and there's 29,000 there, listen, referees are human. And you got 29,000 people baying for blood every 30 seconds, like it was today. You can't run the risk of that. So that was one of the main reasons why we took him on.
And with no game in midweek, no first team game in midweek, is that another sort of 7 days you get closer to getting one or two of those ones that we've talked about a few times, the Keneally's and the Pritchards and the O'Sullivans back?
Yeah, and maybe we'll get one or two of them playing on Tuesday in the reserves, but you know, we've got to dust ourselves down. We've got to work hard this week. We're starting to get our identity back in the way we play. We were more attacking today. We made more chances against the top of the league. And we'll keep going. And it won't be for the lack of effort. Sometimes you don't always get what you want. It's like Christmas, isn't it? I remember one day I got big league and I cried for striker. My brother tried to convince me it was better, but it wasn't. But I got over it. Probably took me about 5 years, but I got over it.